This is my video response number 2. So the first question is, based on your lived experience and what we have read and discussed so far, what major factors do you use to determine social class from your own perspective? Explain how and why this is the case. How did you develop this position? Some major factors that determine social class in my perspective include how much income you make and the type of job you have. Are you salaried, contract, hourly? Are you a CEO or a regular employee? Are you blue collar or white collar? The second one is how much property you own, whether this is land, home, car, businesses, material goods. What can you afford within your income or tax bracket? Were there things passed down to you through generational wealth? The third one would be family background and influence. How much influence does your family have in things like politics, the economy, decision-making processes that affect other people? Are you well connected with other influential people or not? The fourth one would be your educational level. Did you finish primary education? This would be K through high school. Have you received a college degree? Did you receive private education in some form, or did you attend free public school? Did you have opportunities to participate in extracurricular activities? Are you a scholarship student or an out-of-pocket student? The fifth one would be how you carry yourself in front of others. This includes things like your appearance, demeanor, and language. Wealthier individuals are often taught a different type of etiquette and way of thinking when it comes to appearances, and also often have a different way of speaking to their own kind versus someone of like a contrasting social class. The sixth one would be accessibility. How accessible and convenient is it for you to be able to do things you want to do, buy the things that you want to buy, go where you want to go, among other things, whenever you feel like it. And the last one would be priorities. What are your priorities or your motivations when you do things? Are you doing things in your life with ideas like survival and supporting your family in the back of your mind, or do you have the freedom of choice? And a lot of my perspectives on determining social class are actually a result of different kinds of media exposure and just the people that I've observed and interacted with over the years. I'm also a product of having lived through two completely different experiences when it comes to social class. Therefore, I also believe that my lived experiences have shaped how I personally view social class. The second question is, of the recent narratives we've read, including Cremona, Madeira, and New York Times narratives, which story most closely aligns with your own beliefs and assumptions about social class and/or your lived experience? Be specific about how you point out the connections between your ideas and experience and the narrative you name. So for me, I believe that Cremona's idea of social class most closely aligns with how I perceive social class. Maybe not to like the full extent, but in some regard. In My Pen Writes in Blue and White, Cremona discusses the many stark differences in language, demeanor, occupation, education, influence of the white collar worker versus the blue collar worker, which are actually all aspects of an individual that I think I consider as well when and if I am trying to determine social class. So I believe that the way that Cremona looks at it is probably the most similar to how I look at it, if I'm even looking at that at all on like a daily basis, realistically. But yeah, thank you.